guys, welcome back to my channel. Heather here. Today we are going to be doing an all affordable fall look and I'm super excited. I love fall, so I cannot wait to get started. I've already got my brows done. I used the Brow This Way, also an affordable option. So since we got our ears on, it means it's tutorial time, so let's get started. To start with, we're going to be using Nivea Men's Sensative Post Shave Balm. This is going to be our primer for today. I think this has a tendency to kind of dry out the skin, at least for me, but since my skin is pretty oily, I don't really worry too much about it. Just something that I've noticed with it. Once that's sat on your skin and it's a little bit tacky, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. This is shade 120 in Classic Ivory, and we are just going to apply we're going to go with 3 pumps to the back of our hand and go ahead and dot that on and then just buff it into the skin. Alright, once you have that completely buffed into the skin, we are going to go in with concealer. My concealer today is the Nyx HD Concealer. This is in the lightest shade. I do not know what the name exactly is. I'll look it up and have it listed below, but mine has completely worn off. So for now, we are just going to dip in here and start putting some concealer under the eyes and in the T-zone. Then once you've got it in the areas that you want, you're going to press it into the skin. You will see a little bit of swiping. That's just to move the placement of the product. But to get it to really set into the skin, you want to press it. And then once you have that completely pressed into the skin and it's highlighting, you're going to go in with the NYC Smooth Skin. This is a loose powder and it is in the shade Translucent, but I took the sifter out. It just makes it easier for me. So I am going to use my Real Techniques setting brush and I'm going to pick up some of that powder. And we're gonna try and bake just a little bit under the eyes, and then we'll use a larger powder brush to just apply all over the face to really set that creamy consistency. Alright, while that's baking just a little bit, which does help the product last longer, we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Megaglo Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche, and I am going to use the brown powder right here to contour and then bronze up the temples just a little bit to bring a little bit of life back into my face. And then once that is done, we're going to go in with the blush. I tend to do all of my face first and then go in with the eyes. It just is the way that I do it. So for blush, we're going to use the NYX Ombre blush in Strictly Chic. It looks like this. And we are just gonna take the blush brush from Real Techniques and dip in there, get a little bit of both. These are super pigmented, so you don't need a lot, and you wanna tap off the excess. Then we're just gonna start at the apples of our cheeks and bring it back. And I should have brushed the excess bake away a little bit earlier, but I didn't. That's okay. It did help soften up that blush color in case you go in with too heavy of a hand. So I am gonna brush it away now. And then I'm going to go ahead and just blush up just a little bit more with what's left on the brush. And that is what it should look like. Then the last thing that we have to do on the face besides the lips is highlight. So today I am going to be using the e.l.f. Illuminating Highlight. The palette looks like this, and I am going to go in with this shade right here. It just gives a nice soft glow from within, and for fall, that is what I prefer. Start out, I'm going to be using the I Heart Color Essence Cream Eye Base. This is a first impressions, or it was, but as many of you probably know, I already filmed this video once, and my lovely camera decided to forget half of it. So I do know that this stuff works pretty well. I am pretty impressed with it, so I'm just going to dot a little bit on the eyes and then blend it in with my fingers. I found that that works best. There we go. I do like this stuff because it does have some color to it. It's kind of a pink color. They do have a yellow toned one as well, but it helps hide any discoloration or veins on your eyelids. Next, we're going to apply some tape, and I've got my trusty little tape guy here. So I'm going to take some, and as many of you probably know this trick, you're going to put it on the back of your hand first. Really get it on there, kind of take it and pull it off a couple of times until it's really less sticky, and then you're gonna apply it to your eye. And once you have your tape on, you're gonna go ahead and go in with your crease color. Today we are gonna be using two of the Wet n Wild trios, the Velour Vixen, which is a great fall palette. I am super excited about it. It's got this really beautiful cranberry color in it right here, and then this purpley color, whoop, there's the purple, is a great darkening for like the outer V color. And then we're gonna go in with Walking on Eggshells, which just has some really great transition colors, and this color right here is wonderful for your inner corner highlight. So we're gonna start off with the transition color, and taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to go into that middle color right there, and I am going to sweep this into our crease. Now with the tape there, we can definitely be a little more messy. It helps to really define where that outer line is. So I have actually never used this trick before. It is a first, and I'm really excited to give it a try. Once you have it where you would like it, you're gonna go in with your crease shade, which I'm gonna use this cranberry color right here. And on a flat synthetic brush, I am just going to pick up a bunch of that color and really sweep it onto the eyelid. And don't worry, there is some fallout, but I think I just picked up too much. That was user error, not palette, but we will brush that away. It's not a problem. Now, once you have your color where you like it, I am going to take that dark purple color right there, and we are going to use that to darken up the outer V. And once that's done, you're gonna go back in with your crease color and just make sure everything is nice and blended. Then using the brow bone shade in the palette, we are going to apply that right under our brow bone. Alright, next we are going to put the eyelid color right from the Walking on Eggshells palette into the inner corner. I chose this one because it has just a little bit of sparkle and I want something a little bit more sparkly for that inner corner. I'm going to apply some wing liner off camera and I'll be right back. And as you can see, the tape really helped define that line. So now we're gonna go in with that crease shade that we used originally and run that under our lower lash line. And then we're gonna apply some mascara for top and bottom lash line. The mascara we are going to use today is the L'Oreal Voluminous, and this is the original formula from this particular line. It is in Blackest Black, Blackest Black, and we're just going to apply a couple of coats to our top and bottom lashes. And all that we have left are the lips, so I'm going to go in with a CoverGirl lipstick. This is in the shade 265 Romance Mauve. It does have some shimmer to it, so be warned, this is not necessarily the color for everyone, but I really like it. So we're just going to apply some on the lips. And that is our final look. Alright guys, that is the final look, and as you can see, it's a very soft but fall appropriate look. Thank you guys so much for your patience and for being so understanding and supportive through this technology blip. I really hope that we figured everything out and can keep moving forward with 3 videos a week. I will have another video up tomorrow, so here's hoping that it goes well. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below if you are not already subscribed. I would love to have you as part of the family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.